So welcome to the October 18th meeting of the Teachers Retirement System. And we'll start by taking the roll call. Cindy Collins?
Here.
Thomas Brown?
Here.
David Kazansky?
Present.
Lindsay Oates?
Here.
Deborah Penny?
Here.
And John Dorset?
Here.
Great, thank you. So I believe the first order of business today is take nominations for a temporary chair for the meeting.
I would like to nominate David Kazansky.
Is there a second to that motion?
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Am I allowed to vote for myself? Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
I'm going to move over.
So we do have a quorum, and if it pleases the chair and the board, I'll turn it over to Kavita Canwork to give us an update on TRS operations. Please do.
Thank you, sir. The 2018 annual benefit statements were posted to the secure section of the TRS website in early October. The statements are available for approximately 124,000 members in active service or on leave. Members were informed about their online statement either by email or a letter, and they can log into the member portal to securely access the statement. This year's ABS is the first one that was not printed and mailed to the members. This is one of the steps in our strategic effort towards more paperless operations. TRS mailed letters in early October to about 1,200 members who have been inactive for 7 consecutive school years, advising them that their membership has expired.
Thank you, Kavita. Unless there's any questions, we'll move to the report from the actuary.
I'm sorry. Kavita, would you be able to electronically send us that report?
Sure, will do.
Great,
Yes.
thank you.
Anything further on that item? Seeing none, I'll turn it over to Ms. Chang.
Okay, thank you. Just a couple announcements. One was that the GASB report for 7475, which covers other post-employment benefits, mainly healthcare, was issued on September 14th, 2018 this year, last month. And then the other GASB report 6768, which covers pension liabilities, was issued at the end of the month in September on the 28th. Those are available on the actuary's website, and if you want to download it, it's pages and pages of fun reading.
Anything further of the actuary? Seeing none, we're going to move to the Executive Director's Report. It has been suggested that the next regular meeting of the Teachers Retirement Board be held on the third Thursday of the month, November 15th, 2018. So kindly mark your calendars. And the second item is a resolution regarding attendance at a conference. The following resolution is presented and considered for possible adoption. Resolved that the trustees of the Teachers Retirement Board hereby approve the attendance and participation of the Executive Director and/or her designees and any trustee at the planned sponsored educational institute from January 15th through January 18th, 2019.
Great.
Do we have a motion support that?
So moved.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
So, I think he's so moved.
Who seconded?
I'll second.
Dorset, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the calendar, and the first matter is the approval of the minutes for the month of June 21st, 2017 SIM minutes. I would just point out on those minutes, they're obviously a little dated. There were some issues and there was some back and forth. I believe everyone has received a copy that we believe to be correct and accurate. We also are looking for the approval today of the June 7th, 2018 investment meeting minutes, the June 20th, 2018 SIM minutes, the June 21st, 2018 regular board meeting minutes, the September 6th, 2018 investment meeting minutes, the September 17th, 2018 SIM minutes, and the September 20, 2018 board meeting minutes. Is it please the board? I would maybe take that as a motion to approve those as one item in a sense.
Sure. So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We have the remainder of the calendar.
And you can waive the reading of the calendar since we have it in front of us.
And we take a motion to adopt the calendar. We have a motion to adopt the calendar.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. And other business, we are pleased today to have with us two of our senior folks from the TRS IT department, Amit Chaudhry and Reena Bramhart, who are going to speak to us about a program that they've helped establish known as the IT Service Management, ITSM for short. So with that, I'll turn it over to Amit and Reena.
Thank you, Ben. Hello, everyone. My name is Amit. I'm the Deputy of Technology, Information Security, and Service Management. Reena here is our SMO manager, and we're going to talk about IT service management. So the goal of ITSM is to deliver an organization that strives to provide a customer-centric and value-driven IT service. ITSM is derived from the ITIL framework. The ITIL framework is globally recognized and industry best practice. It is also non-prescriptive. So what that means is the framework can be tailored to the needs of any organization. And at TRS, we are tailoring it towards IT service management. So the question is, why are we using ITSM? Modernization. So you all know there's a lot of moving parts with modernization, and one of them is ITSM. With modernization, we are modernizing our entire technology real estate. Every system and technology component is being modernized. ITSM is helping us better manage this new technology with a more service-driven approach. So now, how are we doing this? Well, to start with, we hired Reena over a year ago. She's an ITIL expert certified professional, and she will now talk about the steps that we have taken and what we have achieved so far. Reena?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
The slides. Thank you. So hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm just going to share, what was our ITSM approach when I joined. So when I joined TRS, I met with my teams and talked about where we are. I took a baseline, and my focus was I want to instill a culture of improvement. That's the goal. So as ITSM, I thought we need to do three things. We want to improve our services. I want to do operational excellence, and I want to do issue mitigation. So what it means is when I talk about service improvement, we have a lot of conference room, right? So, and we have a lot of technology in our conference room. I spoke to my telephony team and asked them, how can we enhance? So the idea was, why don't we have a best practice guide, which is easily available in each room. So when you now walk into the conference, you have this guide at your disposal and you are ready to use our equipment. It's that simple. For IT operational excellence, so you think about everyone nowadays have smartphone. Every now and then, you get notification to say you need to update your software, right? In the same way, we have Microsoft Workstation, we have Microsoft servers, and we have to do the release pretty much every month. And we need to make sure that all these releases are being applied to our workstation. So once our AD engineer applies those releases, our users are notified, and now they have an option. I'm ready to apply this release into my machine. It doesn't interrupt their work, and it also makes sure that while we are doing that activity, we are preventing the issues before it happens. Last but not least is issue mitigation. So here, what I wanted to think about is how can I prevent something before it happens? So we have a data backup process, and previous to me joining TRS, we had this process being followed by two different teams, and they were doing exactly the same thing, just for different applications and different systems. What I did here was I consolidated the process and made sure that this process now lives with our service desk. That actually benefited our users as well, because if someone were backing up my data and I wanted to retrieve that, I know I just need to contact my service desk. It really helps us tremendously. So since the next slide, please. Since the launch of CSIP process, which was launched in May 2017, we have improved, over 15 processes, anything from streamlining things to documenting best practices is continuous. So me and my team, we meet every month. We talk about what improvements we are going to do. Sometimes we proceed with several ideas, sometimes we might cancel it because someone else in TRS is taking care of it, or sometimes we put things on hold because we have to prioritize. One of the things we also did was rebranded our IT help desk, so which is now called IT service desk. Part of that rebranding, we also updated our service portal, and previous to the service portal, all the users can contact TRS service desk just by call or emails. Now they also have a chat option. So you could chat over IT service desk instantly, and you get an instant response by between 9 to 5. It's pretty good, and I think people have adopted that functionality really well. I'm going to pass it on to Amit, who's going to share some internal testimonials. Thank you.
Thanks, Reena. So part of the continual service improvement, the principle is there's always room to improve. No matter what we do or where we do it, there's always room to improve. So one of the guides that she was talking about, it's posted right here on the door, so people know how to use this system, and it's pretty much in every conference room that you know how to log in, what to do if you need any help. So we reached out internally to our department users to see, how do you like what we're doing? So Peggy says the new ITSM portal is clear, clean, and uncluttered. Kate says my favorite is the live chat function because you can instantly reach the service desk guys between 9 and 5 for any question. And Jimmy says the look and feel is much easier to navigate through the various options. So far this concludes our ITSM journey, I would say, because it's an ongoing thing. And we take questions now.
Any questions? Seeing none, I'd like to thank you for your presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The final item on the agenda today is questions and comments from the public. Any questions or comments from the public? Seeing none, I believe a motion to adjourn will be in order unless there's any other business the board members would like to raise. So do we have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Brown,
Second.
second by Mr. Dorsey. All in favor?
Aye.